Hey, what's going on there, everybody? You are Nolly Spartan Katie. Currently, you're playing this Halo SPV3. If you guys don't know what Halo SPV3 is, yeah, I'm going to turn on music for just a little bit so I can actually explain this. There we go. So what Halo SPV3 is basically it was a community mod that was 12 years in the making for Halo Combat Evolved on the PC. It ties in with Halo Reach assets, Halo C, of course, and a little bit of Halo 2. But anyways, so this game has been much in development for quite some time, and it's really, really fun. And depending on how well this stream goes today, guys, I will be putting it on YouTube. And I'm going to put some links down below to show you how to install it on your PC. And maybe some little guides on how to make it run without having gather exception errors, which is like just a debug error for a debug tool that has been offline for a very, very long time now, since the Halo CE from the PC port from when it first came out. But today we're going to get into it. We're going to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of features you guys are going to like. Yeah. Many of the units, you have other vehicles. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, let's get right to it, shall we? Alright, so, I was playing earlier, I was on Assault and Patrol, but we'll start over. So, we got the customization. So, in the SPV3 3.3, this is version 3 of the SPV3, and what they had the customizations. You could have the Master Chief, or you can have the SPV Mark, the Millionaire, which is basically, this is the first skin that was since when SPV3 came out. You have the Combat Evolved Enhanced from Halo CE Anniversary, and then you got the SOI, the Old Lords. That's his. That's their Master Chief, and then we got the Combat Evolved from TSCE. And then if you don't want to be a Master Chief, you can be an ODST. And then you got Random, which is pretty cool. I usually just stick with either the SPV3 or I go with the Halo CE Evolved. I'm just going to go with the SPV3 because that's what we're going to be doing. Cortana can be default blue, pink, Combat Evolved skin, SPV2, which was version 2, and then we had the Windows 10. If you guys don't want to see Cortana, just want to have like the generic, Windows 10 little icon, you can do that. Usually I keep her about like the SPV2, because that was a fun one. You can change the time of day on some of these levels, like Halo on Second Mission. You can change it from foggy to sunset. I usually keep it around sunset, because sunset looks really good. Then Sonic Cartographer, I like keeping it midday, because you're going into the battle, I would assume is going into midday. I mean, you're at a beach, and then you have another customization with the Craig head-on from Halo Infinite. You can turn it on, turn it off. We're gonna keep it off for right now. And then we got player hints. No, I don't use player hints. I've been playing Halo for almost, I would say 20 years now. So yeah, it's almost 21 years now. Because it came out in 2001. Yeah, so yeah. Roughly about there. So we got that. Just to let you know that each campaign, within the missions, there are expansions to certain levels. So I'm definitely going to show you guys that, because we're going to show you the whole SPV3 experience. That's going to be great. So let's go with the campaign. So we have Installation 04, which is the main Halo C campaign, and then they have Project Lemuria, which is a modded campaign that was brought into HaloMaps.org. Their campaign's pretty cool, and they actually got sponsored within the project to throw in their campaign in here, and it's a really, really great story. We'll have to stream it next time, but I want to do Installation 04 because that's what we're going to be doing today. We can do Landfall, and we can do the Outbreak. The Outbreak is going to be like the Flood missions. You see here, we actually have extra missions too, so that's pretty cool. But we're going to start with this Discovery. So we have different skills. We got your vision gets blurry as your health takes damage, so that's 4 eyes. We have your shields take minor damage every time you fire your weapons. Enemies will throw and drop less grenades. The game speed is increased, making all things sped up. Vehicles cannot be piloted. Awareness, enemies will always hear you, always prioritize you above all else. Motion trackers disabled. Player health is increased, but your shield can only be restored by overshield once depleted. That sounds pretty hard. The Covenant, the Flood, and Sentinels will unite against you. The HUD is disabled. No way to beat around the bush. Energy weapons lose their energy when held. Forward vehicles all left on the road dead as their health will not recharge. That's a funny skull. Energy, your shields your shield strength is severely reduced, but it recharges much more faster. Your movement speed is slower than to match that of Halo 3 ODST. That's pretty cool. Unlimited grenades, but you can only throw them when your shield is full. Throwing a grenade depletes your shield. Yeah, we're good. We'll play with those at some other point. I'm gonna do normal because that's kind of. So this is how it all works. This is how I kind of figured this out, right? Normal is like in between easy and heroic. And you go into heroic, you got between normal and legendary. And legendary, it's like heroic and legendary. And then you have the bane of existence of all. Noble. Like the heroes of noble team, your enemy in numbers of few, but be warned, they will actually have a desire to live. Means there may be less enemies, but their accuracy and their aggression is through the roof. Absolutely ridiculous. But I'm here to show you guys the mod, not to die thousands of times. So, let's get right to it. Pillar of Autumn.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
Now, as you see here, they kept the suit from Halo Reach.
We made a blind jump.
That they actually implemented into Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary with the light suits, the gray one from the classic Halo Combat Evolved.
Options were limited.
But
we were running down. Yes.
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Hold on.
Everyone, sir?
My bad.
And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report
Now, as you
your
can
actions.
see here, we have ODSTs. The Marines are more ragtag, you know, leathernecks. Or they'll actually do some damage. Absolutely beautiful.
5th Platoon, secure airlocks on Deck 11. 14th Platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill.
Got Johnson with the
This
LMG.
is not a drill.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the flyboys started. We are leaving this ship, platoon, and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marine?
Sir, yes, sir.
Damn right I am.
Yeah,
Now
no,
move
they
it
don't.
out.
They don't
Double
really.
time.
They should have really put that
Attention all
bit in
personnel. We
there.
are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5!
What's going on, soldier? Chief? Your voice sounds a little different.
God! They're trying to get through the door! Security! Intruders are trying out too! We got to get the hell out of here!
Oh God! That man is dead. That man is dead.
This way!
Alright, so we're gonna follow this guy. This guy's gonna, like, explode. He's the big dead right now. So it might be a little glitchy. Hopefully don't have any gather exception data. I think I might have fixed it. If not, and if it does pop up, we are just gonna have to start it back up. It might happen a couple times. I'm not entirely sure, so definitely just a forewarning.
There it is.
Children's.
Keys is waiting for us, sir.
Hi, how is it going, soldier? Oh, we're going to Captain Keys? Oh, okay. So, unlike in most of the Halo games, are just like in Halo 3 and Halo Reach, there are data pads, which I will read to you. So we have data pad 1, which is Unicy pad 1. I believe this is from, yes, this is from Jacob Keys. Pillar Bottom, Human Terminal, Lattice 6, Jacob Keys, Captain Unicy Navy, service number 01928-19912JK, which is his service number. I never thought I'd see... sorry, let me start that over. I never thought I'd see the things I have. The first time I saw clear stars in the vacuum. The first time my daughter cried. The first time I saw a planet burned to cinders with the glass underneath Covenant bombardment. At least, we didn't have to watch that happen to Reach. Catherine was down there with all the Spartans, too stubborn to run. And now we're here in unknown space, staring at another first, at this ring. When we fled Reach, I obeyed the Cold Protocol and ordered Cortana to plot a random course through slip space, to ensure that no Covenant ships followed us to UNSC population centers. I have a feeling Cortana's will tell me everything. The chances that we found this ring through a random slip space jump are astronomically low. But she's the only hope we have of surviving, let alone making it home. So for now, I'll have to trust her judgment. And if not hers, then at least the Chief's. Well said.
Get clear, Chief!
But yeah, you'll find different data pads. You'll find Unicy, Covenant, and Forerunner. I only know where most of them are. I don't know where every single one is, but we will scour the landscape and we'll find them all. Thank you, Marine. I'll go talk to the captain. Hello, sir. Captain Keys.
Captain Keys.
Good to see you, Master Chief.
Good to see you, Master
I'm not
Chief.
too happy right now.
Things aren't
How
going
things are.
well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks,
No thanks to you.
Driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report.
Fire control for the main cannon is offline. Nothing of consequence hit us before the detonation. It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Hull breach! Hull breach on decks 11 and
So
12!
yes, there are custom
Captain, the
dialogue.
cannon was my last
with
offensive option.
All right, then.
Most
I'm initiating
cutscenes
cold protocol.
and just the dialogue
abandoning
itself.
the
It's
Autumn.
really
That
interesting.
means you too, Cortana.
While you do what?
So,
Go down with the
to
ship?
put this into
In a
plain
manner of
speaking,
The object we found, I'm going to try and land the Autumn on it.
this
With
game
all due respect, sir,
Alright.
this war has enough
recites
dead
a
heroes.
lot from
I appreciate
The first
your
strike
concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me.
and Halo the Flood.
Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard
If you haven't
AI
read
is
those yet,
absolutely
definitely check out audiobooks from Audible.
Lock in a selection of
Even
emergency
if you have
landing
Amazon
zones,
Prime,
upload them to
just
my
sign
known
up
base,
and
then
you'll get a
sort
credit
yourself
each
for a
month.
hard
And you just
Aye,
rack
aye,
up
sir.
them Halo books. They're really good just to sit down, shut your,
Which is
close your
where you
eyes,
come
listen
in.
to them. Halo Flood was
Cortana off
a really
this
good
ship.
one. I will
Keep
say
her
that.
safe
Halo
from the
Flood
enemy. If they
was good.
capture
I read
her,
the
they'll
first
learn
strike in
everything.
the physical
Force
copy.
deployment, weapons research.
And, Ghost of Onyx. I also read Halo New Blood as well. Such a
The
great
Autumn
war.
will continue
Definitely
evasive
recommendation to
maneuvers
get
to
into it. And
do
if you like Star
landing
Wars,
systems.
get in some Audible because they actually have the sound effects as you're listening to the guy reading it to you.
Excellent work, Cortana.
It's so cool.
Thank you. Are you ready?
I will put a link down below for some Audible for you guys.
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Here, let me just put this chip in the back of my head. Ah,
Funny. I remember more empty space.
I'm good.
Don't
I'm
get
fine,
me
fine, don't worry. The Halo helmet's in the closet. Should get it out at some point. I might.
I'll see you on the
Might.
surface.
Just might. Made an airsoft helmet. I might have to fetch it out of the closet. Go a short break. We'll grab it. We can do that. Not a problem. See, the pistol definitely
Marines could use
reminds
some
me
help,
of the
Chief.
Magnum from
Do
Halo
what
2
you do best.
and a Halo Moon hybrid at the same time. The assault rifle, as you can see here, has camo on it. It does have a visor link, which it actually brings down the fire rate if you want to do some semi-automatic shots. Very beautiful. Nice.
Keep your head down. There's two of
Being
us.
slapped by an elite. Punch this guy in the face. Take that ice medium. Also, faithful calls are for. Shout out to Yak Daddy T. He hasn't been streaming in a while, but you know, I know he's coming back, so definitely check him out. Yak Daddy _T. Definitely check out Salio and Quinn, which is Laughing Jack. We've been streaming For the King recently. Check out Debstar.
Orders
She's
have
been
reached the fire control
popping in and out of my streams. Check out Kill 31. We've been playing some games together.
What the hell? Did something just hit us? Move in! Back to the airlock!
Part of my team. So we got the SMG,
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft.
and we got
go out
energy
and they
shield. I
come in.
don't know, I like using the over shield, but I don't really like using it at the same time, you know? It's like, come on, man. Alright, so here's a Covenant data pad, 1 out of 6. Pillar of Autumn. Nah, I don't know if I can do the voice, maybe. We'll give it a shot. Pillar of Autumn. No. What? No, okay. Just gonna read it. Let me read it. I'll get better. Alright. Pillar of Autumn. Covenant Terminate, 1 out of 6. Nogamorami. CAS Seeker Truth, Sanghili Major Domo. How is this possible? These beasts in their ship, so primitive, so weak, so filthy and vile, have led us to which we have sought for eons. We have found Halo at last. But how did they lead us here? Do they even know something we do not? I saw the commander's mandibles curl as we exited split space after following the human ship It is he who will be credited for taking us to this holy relic. But even he knows that, bizarrely, it is the vermin who are responsible for this discovery. This is why these savages must be extinguished. They do not know what they have found. They have found no respect for the gods, left unchecked. They would destroy this relic with their ignorance to stop us from completing the great journey. Perhaps if it is a test that they are led here, a final gauntlet to prove our worth.
Wait.
And then we have the anti-gravity, which we can actually kill this guy, turn around. But we're going to keep him alive for right now. But we also have armor abilities. Yeah. So right now, this is the visor ability. That kind of reminds you of the ODST vision. So you guys can hear it. There we go. Perfect. So, to go back to the explanation. So the visor mode reminds you of the ODST vision, but also reminds you of the visor mode for Black Ops.
Go on ahead, G. We'll secure this
With the
airlock.
threat detector. But as you can see here, this is Spartan visor. Absolutely useful. Allies will be green, enemies will be red. Anything that's objects will be highlighted in blue, even dead corpses. And then we have auto turrets. So if you see these pesky elites and grunts are just too much for you, don't fret. We have auto turrets. Auto turrets are very good in this game and they're very helpful. But if you actually kill a bunch of Marines and decide to go AWOL and you hit the auto turret button, you are good as dead. I don't think you can just. Ow. This game is very, very interesting. Okay, I will say this now. I like using the SMG. SMG's fun. Another gun I like using is the battle rifle, but you will see that in just a short while. I'm giving stuff away. Look at me. Look at me. I'll let my shield recharge. Oh, I just swung out SMG. Sad face. Where'd it go? Oh no! Oh, there it is. Found it. It's in the blood. So there is. So this is different. So this is an overshield. This is actually a enhancement. Reflexes enhanced for 30 seconds. So I'm gonna warn you right now is when we go and see the Covenant run around, it's gonna look like the FPS drops.
Oh,
Hi.
I'm fucking dead, man. What's going on, stream?
So
Destructors in the house.
the structures in the house. Oh yeah.
I gotta wait with my cars now on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Hi. What do you want to do for dinner tonight, buddy? Oh, you're fine. Go do what you need to do. This Destructor 16 guys, you know him. Usually in my streams are in the background. But yes, I know him in real life. got the battle rifle going. So what's really cool about the battle rifle, it is a burst, but if you click down the thumbstick, you can either change it to single fire, which it's already activated in single fire, which I prefer, or if you prefer the burst burst ring fire, hit the flashlight button, and change it to regular burst. I just like it semi-automatic. But as you can see, we also have different names. We have the frag, we have the plasma, and then we have these two new ones. This one is the gravity grenade. That's over on the next one, and then we have a cluster grenade.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, blast doors closing. The Covenant are destroying.
Yes, we have elite spec ops. As from the book, there was elite spec ops that boarded the Pillar Rock. Well, and we ran into a couple of their members. Make sure he's dead. Hey, this is where smart vision actually starts to come in handy, especially in these corridors here. But as you're going to see coming up, like I said, that the levels have been extended, and you'll see why. Kill that guy. Take some lead. Take some lead. I want to say that the brutes remind me of like kind of Halo 2 almost. If you think about it, if you look at them, they definitely have like that Halo 2 asset with the Halo CE low poly. Definitely pretty cool. There's also new weapons. We got the brute plasma rifle. We have the here we go, the shredder, which is like a brute version of the needler that absolutely does damage. Which I'll probably just pick up and say what to use. Yeah, it does damage. No crashes. That's good though. Oh, you're killing Billy. You almost killed Billy. He's trying to keep the gravity generators online. I wouldn't do that if I were you. So y'all been playing Halo since 2001. Long story.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping. Ask yourself this question. Is what I'm doing right now helping Cortana from blowing into tiny, tiny bits?
So I've been playing Halo for quite a while. Basically, when it came out, I mean, yeah, sure, I was 6 years old at the time, but you know, my dad had a copy from my uncle and gave it a shot. I fell in love with it. And then the Halo I played the most is actually Halo 2. Halo 2 is my most favorite campaign because it has two sides. You can play as Master Chief, you can play as the Arbiter, which you can see both sides of the story. And I kind of like those type of games. So it's not all one side, you know? It gives like a Covenant aspect of like, okay, like we already know that the Covenant wants to destroy everything. We already know what the Covenant that wants to use the ring to basically cause a mass genocide to all sentient life for their belief of internal enlightenment, also known as the Great Journey. But you get to know about that a little bit more in Halo 2, and then Halo 3 kind of ties it in a little bit more. But Halo 2 just kind of, you know, explains it, which I find fascinating. And I did beat Halo 2 Anniversary on Legendary. Did I do it solo? Yes, I did. Because only on co-op when your buddy dies. And that goes for any Halo 2 Legendary. Even on the Classic. If your buddy dies, you go back to your last checkpoint. There ain't no waiting for him to respawn. He's dead.
All combat personnel, fall back to tertiary defensive positions.
I am out of ammo. What am I doing? Running around with the gun without ammo. Crazy. I'll just take this plasma pistol. Give him some knuckles. You wanna play with that trigger finger? No siree.
All remaining combat teams, pull out and abandon ship.
So here's the here's where it starts to get more of the extended part. So we are currently in the escape pod area. There should be a data terminal nearby. If not, there's overshield, which I am not taking over shield. I am challenging myself right now, which I will be fine. Yeah. Ooh, a data terminal. 4 out of 6. Okay, so we did skip 2 of them. What is this one? Ooh. Pillar Vom, Covenant Terminal 4 out of 6. Isna Nosli. DSC Infinite Successor, Sangheli Asuna. It is a great honor to have been named Asuna by the High Rocks. It is not the first time that I have bestowed this rank, as I was granted it first to infiltrate the communications complex on the military stronghold world. It was there that I first personally observed the humans, the demons. The rest of my brothers fell that day to them. But as Asuna, it is my goal to gather intelligence rob me from the glorious death. In addition to recording the interior of their ship, acquiring their construction hopes of extracting valuable intelligence, I have also been ordered to capture their leaders. We must know how they found the Holy Relic. Surely it is not by accident. The location of their home world is all but irrelevant now. We will find it like we found the other stronghold world. And when we do, we will leave it in molten sphere of glass. But then and only then, will all the impurity swept from the past. Shall we begin the journey? I'm better at this elite force game. Kinda. So here we go. So we are in Cryopod B.
We just lost the life pod. Maybe it's just as well that we missed that one.
I am playing with controller. It is controller compatible. So for people who have trouble with mouse and keyboard, like Destructor, you can always use controller, which is really cool. Right here's where we're basically in the cargo of the Pillar of Honor. From what it looks like, I think this is the cargo. I am tearing it up. I don't even need much. Taking that for a pistol challenge, huh? Here's your pistol challenge. Plasma pistol. I guess it still works, you know? I am gonna play some music in a little bit. I'm gonna have to turn on the... Yeah, I'll play some music. I think we're allowed to do that. He hit me with a gravity grenade. Ow. You know, I can do that too. Trying to hide away from me. What's going on here? Man, we got some DMAC music. DMC3. Yeah, that's what I said. Basically non-copyrighted music as we're currently listening to as we do some battles. Nothing too loud. Prove on Terminal 5 out of 6. Yankees Captain UNSC Navy Service Number 01928-19912 JK. I only recently learned of what became of the children I observed with Catherine so many years ago. I heard rumors over the years about the elite soldiers we know now as Spartans, and their seemingly inhuman abilities. At first, they were just stories of suspicious incidents. Kids stealing Pelicans, recovery teams sent off-worlds, and kids stealing Pelicans, recovery teams sent to off-worlds. I had once visited. Dots people couldn't connect into a single shape. But once I heard the stories about a young boy who killed several overseas in unarmed combat, I knew for sure that I'd been part of the Spartans, now all dead save one. It's hard to believe it's hard to believe he was a small, freckled kid I met 30 years ago. And when all the available stars were brought to reach to be briefed on Red Flag, I could see simulators of the kids Catherine and I once tested. I didn't recognize the ones who saved us in Reach, but whoever they were Spartans nonetheless. Catherine looked at all of them like they were her own children, yet she could not raise Miranda with me, her own flesh and blood. And as you, so in the book, First Strike, you'll learn about more of Operation Red Flag, for sure. So what I've been seeing in SPV3, which is the single-player version of 3, versus the single-player version 1 and 2, which technically not real birds. Usually it was just a bunch of elites over here. Definitely they updated and changed it. visor charge up. My armor ability.
Oh, there is no meat. Scout launch doesn't can you come? Let's put a boot shot. Controller died. Ammo on it. Changing batteries. Dropping the battery. There we go. We're back. Alright, hunters. These are golden hunters too. Easier to kill a hunter or a gravity grenade. But actually hit them, you know? Usually takes them out. Perfect. But you can pick up their hunter arms, which is pretty cool. Something you were able to see in Halo 5. Yeah, I have. Oh, I killed myself. How did I do that? Is there a med pack here somewhere? There is. Thank goodness. I'll pick that up.
All remaining crew and op personnel, get the lifeboat. Fall back to evac station.
I don't know if the game is trying to keep up or not, but let's see. Yeah, these Warhawks can blow up. Oh yeah. Total destruction.
All hands, this is your captain. Any remaining personnel to the lifeboat immediately. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. Combat team, Alpha through November, pull out the nearest evac station.
Oops. Yeah, how'd you say the Marines? I don't know, I was shouting in the back. My bad. Yeah, but I will say, this game has potential. I've been playing a lot of Halo MTC on the Steam with the... Basically with the, no, what was my train of thought? With the modded campaigns. You know, like with Halo 2 Uncut. Like, that was beautiful. There's Project Autumn, which brings in... Basically, what that does, bring cut content to Halo CE that was taken out, like for Existence, or for instance, King's language. King's language. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that they bring content to Halo CE, like the Fuel Rod, the Flamethrower, the Stealth Flood that was from the Halo CE port on the PC. Or just a PC version of Halo CE, because the campaign had the Flamethrower, the Fuel Rod, you know, and that's kind of what Project Autumn is from what I saw. Nothing as extraordinary as this.
Prepare for evac.
Out of the way, Franco!
I'm looking forward to the next mission so we can actually get our hog row going. But I am going to end the stream after this mission and then start up mission 2. We're going to fix a couple things, especially the bitrate. From what I'm overseeing on the stream, it looks a little choppy for you guys. I do apologize, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. And if you are enjoying, definitely taking a gander and definitely want to see more, definitely follow and subscribe. Every little bit helps, and I love to be able to share this stuff with you guys. And I want to do more. That was a bad throw.
Sierra 2 Victor, prepare for evac.
Oh, I thought I saw something on my freaking motion tracker. Almost there. This time we're not covered. This time where it gets really interesting. Ow! Yeah, just hit me with a sword again to see what happens. As you can see, those are actual Elite Ultras. Not really Ultra. They are in the hard.
One last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches. Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look!
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
You're on him! She's been hit!
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Heads up, everyone, this is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
I'm losing her. Brace for impact!
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
And that's where we'll end it from there.
I warned the captain that this wasn't a good idea. I should never have left the Pillar of Autumn. You're awake. Can you move?
Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you for that's for the first mission for Pillar of Autumn. We're going to fix up a couple of things. We're going to be back in roughly about probably 5 minutes or so. If you guys enjoyed, definitely want to see more, definitely follow and subscribe as there's more content to hope to you soon. I had a lot of fun, and I will see you guys shortly. Alright, have a good one.